What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we are going to be looking at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as VONG, which is the Russell 1000 for those that don't know, and the S&P 500. I'm actually quite excited with the results that we're starting to see across the board with these cryptocurrencies. I actually think that the influence of the stock market may help us head higher up over the next couple of days. Today is Monday, which is excellent. You can see Bitcoin has managed to head up above a major resistance point right now. Not only that, we have Ethereum slowly starting to trickle and break outside of descending fractal. We have XRP starting to do similar reactions here. We even have Solana trying to break through moving average. So there's a lot of good news, a lot of bullish sentiment across the board right now, and there is a good chance we could continue to scale even higher this week because it is Monday, because we consolidated over the weekend, and because it looks like there's more room for growth, which is good news to me. So lots to check out, lots to pay attention to. If you haven't already taken advantage of the previous buying opportunities that something like Solana had a couple of days ago or weeks ago here, you might have another one coming up fairly soon. XRP just starting to show signs of bullish momentum here, so another opportunity to consider. So with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BidFi is doing a half-decade anniversary giveaway with multiple events. If you guys haven't checked them out already, highly recommend you do, as they're pretty much giving away free stuff. If you head on over to the BidFi's exchange here and you log in or sign up with the link down in the description below, it should be at the top of the description. Click on the 5 right here, and as you know, like I said before, they've been around for 5 years since 2020, and they are still going strong. I've been partnered with them for 4.5 of those 5 years, which is excellent. We've been working for quite a long time, or I've just been using them for quite a long time, and they have been nothing but beneficial, and they are constantly upgrading and innovating on their exchange here. But I don't have any of these to pick right now, which would have been nice. But what I do have is I've unlocked another opportunity to draw from these prize pools here. So you can see on event number 2, collect cards to unlock rewards. Big prizes up for grabs. The prize pool is 100 grand, and the rewards are distributed as followed. 70,000 will be shared among users who collect 77 cards. So it seems like everybody is getting rewarded. 20,000 USDT will be shared among users who collect 6 cards. 10,000 will be shared among users who collect 5 cards. So I believe the event ends in 2 days and 3 hours. And you can see I've already collected 5 here, which means I get to share in the prize pool with everyone that has collected 5 cards. And I have another one to draw. So hopefully, if we're lucky, we can get number 6 on the board. And we just did like that. So I have 1 left, which means now I get to share the prize pool. That's $20,000, which is freaking insane. Hopefully within the next 2 days, I get to draw number 2, this one right here, and get to be in the $70,000 prize pool, which would be excellent. So definitely make sure to, do this. There's still a chance with the link down in the description below. And you also have ways to draw even more draws right here. You can see if you do some of these, you can increase your odds here. You then have a 5th anniversary bash, which you can do daily gift airdrops, not eligible to claim that. So you can see there's rules here for you guys to take advantage of here. So more information on BidFi will be later on in today's episode where we'll cover them. But for right now, diving into XRP and these cryptocurrencies, I think I want to pull up the coin market cap and where we left off. So you can see here, we talked about in yesterday's video, which was on Friday. I was a bit busy over the weekend to make videos here, but you can see I have excellent news. We are about to get squeezed. Moving average is being retested as I speak. We're hitting some problem zones right now. A moving average, we've managed to rally up very high. This is in reference to Solana here, which has rallied up very high, starting to near overbought, but it's starting to come into contact with its moving average here over the past couple of days. The longer we're at this, the lower we're going to move on the RSI, which is good news. We'll talk about that more later on. And you can see current coin market cap is up 1.72%. Not doing too bad, up 7.5% here, 11.36. You can see lots of cryptos are starting to consolidate and move up over the past couple of days, like in regards to the past week, and then in the past 24 hours, only up like 1.7. So we're really not doing anything crazy, but you can see it looks like volume is slowly starting to trickle in, as since Friday, we've been pretty much flatlined out across the board. Crazy enough, SWI, I'm not even that familiar with that. It's up 68% over the past week, which is unbelievable here. But for the most part, you can see volume is still slowly starting to come in this week, which is excellent news. You can see right here, XRP is my main focus, and this honestly could be that opportunity to buy in because just last night, Sunday, we closed pretty much above major resistance. As we've talked about in the past, there's honestly a good chance I'm going to be buying in tonight, if not tomorrow, into XRP. We have been calling for XRP to have a very large symmetrical, bull flag head and shoulder pattern, bearish head and shoulders, but it is a head and shoulders nonetheless. But we're looking for the second and the final shoulder pattern to form, which is why I'm bullish on this, because you can see here, we've had the first one, we had the second, the actual first head, we've had a first shoulder, we have a neckline, and we're looking for the second pattern, the second shoulder, which would be this. And as you guys can see, we've confirmed closure above a major price ceiling, a major resistance with a downtrend we haven't been able to break. Only one time did we do it, and then immediately after opening, we fell back inside of it here. So this is the first time after months since January of 2025 where we've been consolidating down, where we've finally actually managed to break through it here. And not only that, we've managed to break through moving average. For me, that's a sign we're going to see a swing back to the upside here, probably retesting prices closer to like $2.74, which is going to be big. So I very likely believe we are going to see a long-term little or a short-term little pop like this. This is good news. This is a good buying opportunity. And I think come tomorrow, we're going to be entering on some trades for the long-term, thought that we could see something like this take place. It's a get in, get out type of scenario here, but one that would offer some profitable returns, which is exciting to me. We'll be doing a trade like this. If it happens tonight, we'll do it on BidFi here. You can see link is down in the description, but they do offer XRP to leverage trade here. So you could take advantage of this opportunity, this descending fractal. It's very easy to draw it on BidFi here. You could see with that, if anything, the BidFi chart looks even better than the one that we've been tracking on BITUNIX here, because this was a daily candle that's stayed here. When on XRP's exchange, it was a wick, a daily wick that we actually confirmed closure below it the same day, which is excellent if you ask me. You can see we've confirmed closure outside of here. Gonna come into contact with 99-day moving average. Definitely a problem zone, but if all is well, we'll break through that and we'll see the bullish rally, because this is a bull flag formation here, which is excellent news if you ask me. So definitely stay tuned. There's a lot of things coming for here, and I'm excited to see the results of this XRP buying opportunity here. Also, I forgot to mention, BidFi does offer a reward center and a demo trading account, which I always recommend that people start off on before using real crypto. But you can take advantage of free bonus cryptocurrency, up to $8,100 in free crypto, daily rewards, exclusive rewards, hot rewards, daily rewards reset every single day for you guys to continuously take advantage of free crypto, cash it in, convert those points. You can see I've already been able to convert it into free bonus crypto, which I could take advantage of here because I've been slowly stockpiling BYD points. So make sure to check that out. Free crypto. This, with 10x leverage is 100. With, 100x leverage could be 1,000. Not that I recommend that, but you can see how this a little can go a long way here. So definitely make sure to check this out. And on top of that here, they even have a demo trading account, which gives you $50,000 in demo money to practice your skills, get familiar with the exchange, learn how everything works. And then when you're ready, you can head on over to the live exchange and use real crypto and the bonus money on top of that. You can trade with the exchange's money. So a little deposit goes a long way. Definitely make sure to check that out. Anywho, moving forward from BidFi. Where are we? Solana. You can see Solana here. Actually, we'll pull that up later. But Solana here, similarly with what we think other cryptos are going to do, has this beautiful descending constricting pattern here. We confirm closure outside of here. Beautiful buying opportunity, rallied up to moving average. There's a chance we could go higher. Granted, we've been on a much more bullish run. Actually, that's a lie. Lots of other cryptocurrencies have been as well. So we've been on this bullish momentum here, and there's a chance we could head even higher up, which would be incredible if you ask me. But again, we have to see where the markets want to take us, because there's a chance if we can close below this resistance here, above this resistance here, there's a good chance we can continue to scale higher, which would be excellent. And honestly, with the sheer size of this descending fractal, there's a good chance there's a little more room for us to head up. But again, it all comes down to whether or not we can close through here. So the buying opportunity originally was here. This would be moving that stop loss higher to cover our losses in case we reverse, but there's a good chance we could reverse from here, or rally up. So let's see how we react with this come early this week before we have any buying opportunities, at least with Solana here. XRP looks good. I'd say I'd take the leap of faith on that. Ethereum is getting very close to seeing that same thing. If we can close above price ceiling right here, this green resistance at 1833, we'll be able to buy in for a long because we are undervalued, and I do believe a relief rally will swing us up to $2,200. Bitcoin looks good, consolidating on support here, but overbought. VONG, I believe, when it opens up in about a half hour, should head up to moving average, which looks nice. Stock market as well looks like it's trying to head back up to moving average here, but overall, I think we look excellent. Like, we've been just kind of moving so well. I'm going to jump to the weekly because things are a little bit more complicated here, but things look very well, and I do think we're going to be heading up again where we are. VONG looks good too inside that fractal here. I'm trying to see if there's one on like S&P. It doesn't look like it. It really does not look like there is one, to say the least, but this looks good, this little rebound that we've had here. So we'll see though. We'll see how we plan out, but otherwise that's it for today's video. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.